While you're back there too, please. Let's finish these notes. So we had gone through quite a few of these, but I'm going to get in there a little bit further. Did this, deductive reasoning, that. We did that, and I think that's where we stopped. And then we get into like what is a postulate, and then which ones did we use in chapter 1? So a postulate's kind of like a rule. It can't be broken, it can't be changed. Segment addition and subtraction postulate. So if you add this segment to this segment, it becomes a longer segment. If I subtract this segment away from this segment, it becomes a shorter segment. Angle addition and subtraction postulate. If I add two angles together, I get a larger angle. If I have a large angle and I subtract a smaller angle from it, those are all things that these are kind of go-tos as our first basics. So point, line, plane postulates, and then through any 2 points, there exists exactly one line. We know that. It doesn't matter what 2 points I'm using, whether in 2 space, 3 space, whatever space. Those 2 lines. I guess, did we pull? Is there something over here? Okay. These pulls not. I don't know why. All right, and then a line contains at least 2 points. So we can't call a line unless we have 2 points that are defined. If 2 points lie on a plane, then the line containing them lies in the plane as well. So if you put 2 points and you called your desk the plane, there's exactly one line that will draw through those 2 points. That line will lie on the plane itself. So these are just some of the postulates that we're going to be talking about a little bit more. And we're getting more and more into the proving parts of geometry, which, love them or hate them, they're just a sequence of events that will allow you to go through and justify your answer. You guys get all those written? What about now? What about now? What about now? What about now? Yeah.
How long do we do proofs?
Yes. I don't have the answer. I'm sorry. I guess I could thumb through the book and actually figure it out, but I will say through the rest of the semester at least. Don't worry. The longest one we'll do will be like 55, 56 steps. The shortest one, like 300 steps. We ready to rock and roll? Can I move forward? Is that a no? I hear no. I gave you guys the locker problem, right? You guys figured that out? Yeah.
You gave us the answer yesterday.
Well, one person figured it out, so I might as well. So that person doesn't have to take the final.
Oh. I figured it out too.
No, you didn't. Good. Anyone else need more time jotting that down? If you needed to? All right, let's move on. Point lane postulates. Through any 3 non-collinear points, so those would be 3 points that do not lie on the same line. 2 of those points obviously would. We get a plane. There exists exactly one plane. So through any 3 non-collinear points, there exists exactly one plane. So if you make 3 different dots on your desk, 3 different dots don't fall in the same line, that defines your desk as the plane. A plane contains at least 3 non-collinear points. Okay, I think on the test we had to do 4 of them. And then if 2 planes intersect, their intersection forms a line. So if you think about with the wall and the ceiling, if you look, they form a straight line as they go through. So again, these are postulates that we'll use towards our proofs and utilize them for our proofs in order to work. Still writing this down. So let me talk about a little bit yesterday. Someone had brought up in another class saying I said that global warming wasn't happening. I didn't say that. just said that there are certain companies out there that are profiting off of the scare tactics that they're utilizing, saying the world, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. And that's basically what's taking place. Is it good, bad, or indifferent? Well, it's great for our economy. But there's also, you have to say who's profiting off of. Could you imagine being taxed on if you didn't recycle? I know, like, I have a trash barrel and a recycle barrel I put out, but I have neighbors around me who just put out the trash barrel. And, you know, my wife will go over sometimes and start picking out the aluminum cans. I'm like, oh, just let it be. And then she's like, I'm going to say something. No, don't say something to the neighbors. Can I move on? All right. Okay. Given AB is equal to BC. So things that we could say would be AB, segment AB, is congruent to segment BC. And this is where you all say, doesn't that say the same thing? Yeah, there are some redundant steps. Okay, what are some other things that we can say about this? Yeah.
B is the midpoint.
B is the midpoint. Okay. Given AB is equal to BC. B is the midpoint. Okay. Cool. So there's two different things we can say. What else can we say? We might be able to say that segment AB plus segment BC is equal to, these are not negative signs, segment AC. You could also say that segment AB, if I have AC minus AB, that's equal to segment BC. I mean, there's all kinds of things that we could say. What are the reasons? We have definition of midpoint in there. We have segment addition postulate. We have segment subtraction. There's all kinds of things we could talk about for reasons. So we're defining why we can do a logical step. We have a rule that goes with it. That rule is called a postulate.